Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this finally Friday, May 27th, for Tonto-TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, Coconino County Health and Human Services has recently received an increase in the number of reports of gastrointestinal illness consistent with norovirus. Symptoms of norovirus include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, headache, body aches, and mild fever. Coconino County Health and Human Services is investigating the circumstances surrounding the illnesses and is encouraging individuals to take precautions to prevent infection. An individual can help prevent norovirus transmission through the following actions. First, wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not readily available, an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol can be used. Hand sanitizers aren't as effective as washing hands with water and soap at removing the norovirus particles. They also say you should avoid food or drinks with sharing food or drinks with another person, especially when you're sick or they're sick. And if ill, stay hydrated. Contact your healthcare provider with concerns or if symptoms worsen. They say when sick, limit interactions with other people as much as possible to prevent further spread, and do not prepare food or care for others. Now, clean surfaces with soap and water and sanitize with a 10% bleach solution to kill norovirus. They also say launder soiled clothing in hot water promptly. Experts say norovirus spreads easily, including through direct contact with an infected person, touching a surface or object contaminated with norovirus, or eating food or drink liquids contaminated with norovirus. Symptoms typically begin 24 to 48 hours after exposure to the virus. A very small amount of virus can make someone sick. Norovirus illness is often mistakenly called stomach flu, although norovirus is not related to influenza. Well, in other news, speaking of Coconino County, Arizona Game and Fish officers will be coordinating focused paddlecraft patrol over the Memorial Day weekend. On Sunday, May 29th, they'll be patrolling Upper Lake Mary and the C.C. Cragen or Blue Ridge reservoirs. If you're heading out to either of those lakes this holiday weekend, Game and Fish says, say hi to our officers and check out our new paddlecraft signage. And they want you to remember to wear your life jackets every trip, every time. And finally, speaking of Game and Fish, check out this really adorable Sonora Mud Turtle. Over 2 separate weekends, multiple Game and Fish employees, representatives of the Tonto National Forest, and roughly 20 students from ASU met at Sycamore Creek just outside Sunflower to trap these little cuties. This outing had a dual purpose. First, expose ASU biology students to methods for trapping, measuring, and marking one of our amazing mud turtle species. Second, conduct a trapping effort for turtles on Sycamore Creek, a site with a rich history of mud turtle research dating back over 45 years. Now, while the mud turtles provided a tricky time to capture this time around, one particular highlight was this small, very young Sonora Mud Turtle. The trip was fruitful in other ways, though, with several students catching on to the awesomeness that is Arizona's turtle species. That, according to Chad Rubke, Arizona Game and Fish Department Turtle Project Coordinator. No longer required to be there for their classes, the ASU students have volunteered to keep additional trapping efforts continuing over the summer. This provides the Turtles program with great data and gives the students great hands-on experience. A win-win. All part of this week, which, by the way, is Wild Turtle Week. Yep, they even have a week for that. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, you can expect very warm conditions to persist today with a return to gusty southwest winds. Now, winds will strengthen further over Memorial Day weekend with windy conditions expected for Saturday and Sunday, potentially lasting into Monday. Dry conditions will continue with high fire danger during this time. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake's started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Terlucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country Memorial Day weekend and 7-day weather forecast, and it's a big part of the news again today. Light winds with mostly clear sky conditions are taking place this morning across northern Arizona in general. A few occasional southwest gusts up to 15 miles an hour are likely this morning, mainly in the higher terrain locations in response to a tightening pressure gradient. Now, current temperatures are actually quite warm across much of the region, with morning lows expected to be 5 to 10 degrees above average due to southerly flow and a slight increase in low-level moisture. Another summer-like day is anticipated today, with this afternoon's temperatures reaching 5 to 10 degrees above average for the end of May. Now, this translates into the upper 90s to near 100 degrees in the valleys and upper 70s nearing 80 degrees in the high country. Even hotter conditions are expected in the lower valley locations, including Phantom Ranch at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Now, that's a place where today an excessive heat warning remains in effect for this afternoon. Southwest winds this afternoon will be a bit gustier compared to yesterday's. That's all in response to a transitioning synoptic pattern. As the ridge of high pressure begins to migrate eastward, a long wave trough develops over the west coast. This is going to allow for a tighter pressure gradient over the southwest, resulting in stronger southwest winds. Well, you can expect widespread peak gusts of 20 to 30 miles an hour for this afternoon with very dry conditions in place. As for the holiday weekend, confidence continues to increase in a prolonged windy pattern lasting through Monday, that thanks to a long wave trough digging southward. You can expect widespread southwest winds of 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour for each afternoon this weekend. Model guidance has the trough's upper level jet draped over southern Nevada and along the Arizona-Utah border on Sunday, when the strongest winds of the weekend are likely to occur. With these winds, no precipitation is anticipated, and with afternoon humidity remaining quite low, widespread critical fire weather conditions are forecast throughout the weekend. Now, with the presence of the trough, cooler air, though, is expected to filter southward, resulting in a significant cool down compared to the warm, hot temperatures that we've been experiencing lately. Refreshing temperatures are likely for Saturday through Monday as daytime highs become a few degrees below average. Upper 60s to low 70s in the high country and 70s and 80s down in the valleys. Near freezing overnight low temperatures are forecast in the high country for Tuesday morning. By Tuesday, the pressure gradient begins to ease as the trough heads eastward. Temperatures rebound back to summer-like with a return to breezy afternoon winds by the end of next week as high pressure towards the south strengthens. Ensemble forecast guidance hints at some moisture creeping up from the southeast with possible convective showers for the White Mountain region along with the Arizona-New Mexico border. A few hundredths of an inch of rain at best at this time. However, it is a sign of the start to the monsoonal pattern transition as we begin the month of June. Well, meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today should be looking something like this. In Payson today, you can expect sunny skies with winds gusting up to around 22 miles an hour and a high today near 89 degrees. Tonight, it'll be mostly clear, winds still gusting around 16, with the low in Payson tonight dropping to near 54 degrees. Up on top of the Rim at Forest Lakes, well, winds up there today could be gusting up to around 28 miles per hour with a high of 78 degrees. And a low tonight with continued gusty winds down around 48. And starting tomorrow through Sunday up on the Rim, a fire weather watch is in place as winds up there this weekend. Well, they're going to be gusting to right around 40 miles an hour. And so as a result, this is a good time for a little reminder that Stage 2 fire restrictions are in effect all over Rim Country, up on the Rim, down below the Rim, and everywhere else. So let's keep things safe this holiday weekend. Be safe with any fire. Well, down south here in Tonto Basin, 101 is the forecast high today, along with some breezy conditions. The low in the basin tonight should be right around 64 degrees. And even down in the desert, winds will really start picking up tomorrow with 30-mile-an-hour winds forecast for Saturday and Sunday, and then dropping off a bit for your Memorial Day Monday. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto-TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Memorial Day weekend, and remember the reason for this holiday.